Hey, what's up, everybody? So today I wanted to talk about the Justice Democrats and some of the issues or areas of concern that I wanted to address when it comes to the Justice Democrats, which, if you guys haven't heard of already, it's basically progressives joining together in order to change the Democratic Party. It was founded by Kyle Kulinski, who has the YouTube channel by the name of Secular Talk, and Cenk Uygur, who obviously runs the Young Turks YouTube channel. And, it's been fairly successful over the past, I guess it would be like, what, a couple of weeks now that it's been out. And, Kyle has said on his YouTube channel that they've had over 100,000 people sign up, lots of donations from, individuals. And they've had like, tens of thousands of nominations for people who, might want to run for public office. Now, that's all good and dandy, and I'm a very optimistic person. I see a lot of other YouTubers who are basically saying that this is destined to fail, whatever. But when someone's at least trying to do something, then it's like I'm not going to be a cynical person and say, oh, they're going to fail. No, I want to see what happens and then make my judgment at that point in time. But as of right now, yeah, I support them. But in terms of the things I would like to address, and I know that this organization has only been around for like probably a month now, but in the coming months, I feel like this is some of the stuff that they need to start doing in order to sort of get rid of some of the cynicism, or like show people who are supporting them or might want to support them that they're serious about doing what they say they want to do. And the first thing is that um, what support do you have from elected officials? How are you reaching out to people who are already elected in the Senate, the representatives? Are you getting support from like people like Bernie Sanders, Keith Ellison, Elizabeth Warren? What are their stances on those? I would like to see some feedback from people who are already in positions of power. And then another thing that I wanted to address is that you know they talk about primarying Democrats who they consider corporatists, which I think is fine. But what's the process of determining who you would who you're going to primary? For what reasons? And um, if they apologize for being corporatist, will you forgive them? And let's say that someone, I don't know, I'm not even going to name a particular Democrat, but let's say that because I personally believe that a lot of the corporate Democrats, I would say a lot of them know what they're doing is wrong when they do the bidding of these large corporations. But I feel like a lot of them just see that's just the way the system works, and it's unfortunate. But let's say that the corporate Democrats take a pledge to not accept no more corporate money. They make a public statement saying that they won't do that anymore, and they rescind all their connections with their corporate donors. What is your position on them doing that, and how would you reach out to them and ask them I want to know what their stance is on that issue. Also, are they going to have like local meetups? Are there going to be like regional groups which will oversee certain regions? Because to be honest with you guys, for them to receive tens of thousands of nominations throughout the country, I find that to be fairly difficult to siphon through all these nominations. And just by going off of people's social media accounts or their certain positions, I feel like if you had local chapters that oversee certain areas, and then you can interview them in person, you can actually meet with people that have nominated them to see how they really are. Show or have them show you examples of them being about what they say they're going to do if they're being nominated by the Justice Democrats. And also, how are you going to allocate the money that's donated uh, to your organization to various candidates or whatever? Because obviously some candidates in certain areas will have a far better chance of unseating a corporate Democrat and winning that election, or unseating a Republican and winning that election as well. But some of them might not have any chance. Like someone who is a Justice Democrat in a very, very red district where like the Cook PBI rating is like plus or I don't know 30 something. Are you going to allocate to them separately compared to someone who is more in like a purple area, such as my state of Ohio? And I want to see the process of how that's going to happen. So once again, this organization is just starting, and in the coming months, this is stuff that I feel like they should do. And based off their Facebook page, I haven't really seen any mention of how they're going to be processing the candidates. I might be wrong. If you guys have any information that I haven't mentioned in this video, please let me know. But as of right now, I mean, I don't know who the hell's been nominated, who's been denied a nomination, like the process of going through these nominations or anything like that. And that's something that I would like to see, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would like to see. So thanks for watching. Please go support them. I think it's good that we have healthy debates and discussions within this organization. I think that that's always good. And go check out my other videos where I talk about the Justice Democrats, why you should go support them. And I also have a video about why I disagree with them on their gun policy platform. Check that video out and tell me what you guys think on that as well. And that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and peace.